Hello and welcome to this rambling video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be discussing the I need to move the mic here. The ideal format, in my opinion, when it comes to regular season and playoffs. As we get into the playoffs, and the LPL playoffs are starting soon, the LCK as well, and I need some filler content. Originally, I was going to do a video about Korean imports in the other three major regions, but decided against it. Now, what are the formats? So, in the LCK, we have double round robin, best of three, 6 out of 10 make it to the playoffs, and there's a double elim, I think, as well. In the LPL, we've got just single, but it alternates. We have single round robin. We have single round robin, but it alternates based on split. They're best of three. 10 out of 17 teams make it. Double elim. Bracket system, almost like a gauntlet style bracket in the LPL, which I think is kind of silly, but so people like it because they like, I like seeing a lot of games, and they lack resets. In LEC, we have this single. We have 3 BO1 9-game splits, followed by 8 out of 10. With the group format. With best of 3. And then we got playoffs. Top 4, best of 5, double elim for a winner of a group. In LCS, I don't even know what they're doing. Let's just assume they're going 6 out of 8. So they got double round robin, best of 1, 6 out of 8, and we'll go with a right now they got double elim, right? So actually, of course, I don't even know why my brain just took a dump there. So these are the 4 setups, and I think there are pluses to honestly, in my opinion, the best one's the LCK of these 4, pretty easily. There's instances of unfairness in the other 3 systems, and also just giving teams a free pass when frankly they didn't do well. In the instance of this and this, like, I'm not a fan of the 10 out of 17 or the 6 out of 8. I think that's way too many teams making the playoffs. Now, of course, 8 out of 10 and then gets broken down to 4 out of 10, so that's not as bad. This middle ground here is fine. 6 out of 10 isn't perfect, but it does the job. Now, in terms of LCK, though, double round robin best of 3 is my preferred situation. With 10 teams, they can do it because in Korea, League is so popular. They're also allowed to do it. They can get people in the seats for Wednesday through Sunday, get decent viewership, and be able to pull that off, where the other regions, LPL plays every day. So the LPL's issues, they have so many teams. LEC, they want to go with this Frankenstein format where they kind of just throw all this stuff together to get more best of 3s. I think it does create unfairness, though, in the blue and red situation when you have best of 1s, because one team is going to get the better side twice in side selection. of the two teams when they face off in the best of one in summer. And then we have season finals, by the way, but that's a whole nother thing. And then LCS, I mean, it's best of one, double round robin, and that's fine. It's not it's okay. It's okay. It's the second best here, in my opinion. I guess you got to actually decide: do you want single round robin, but get best of threes, or do you want double round robin but best of ones, where both teams get an opportunity at side selection, which is fairness. And then you look at LPL with single round robin but best of three, so both teams do get an opportunity on each side. And then the third game, I mean, the one team does get the advantage, decided based on nothing, if I'm recalling. And then double elim once again. All these double elims lack a reset for the winner bracket winner, which I find unacceptable. So what do I like? So in the LPL you can't really pull this off, but in my opinion, you take double round robin, best of three. You do double round robin, best of three. I think that is crucial. And for the third game, you do the game three side selection is done by quicker win. I believe in the PCS, they may have been doing side selection based on best of ones or in Vietnam, in Howling Abyss. Hell, that I'm okay with too, hypothetically. For selection, a 1v1, and that's how you do it, right? You give both teams a little breather, but one player will be out on the rift trying to win the 1v1. You get 3 bans each, just like standard. I don't even have to write that down. Standard 3 bans each side, and then it's a 1v1, and 1v1 rules. I think that's interesting. I know in the Discord, we had talked about it when Vietnam or the PCS started doing it, and it reminded me a lot of the NHL when they brought in the shootout rule in post-lockout in 2005, where after overtime they would do a shootout, and it was 4v4. So the regular game, if you're not familiar with ice hockey in North America, it's 5 versus 5, and then goalies on each side. And in overtime, they would drop it to 4v4, and then after 2005, they went from 4v4, and that was it, and the game would end in a tie, to 4v4 plus a shootout, where best of three each side get a chance on the opposition goalie, and it goes back and forth if they're tied after that to, sudden death, whoever gets the final goal, and vice versa, however you want to look at that. So what I'm trying to say is, that was cool at first, and now those wins are not even considered as highly as a win in overtime. They've changed the rules from 4v4 to 3v3, and even those were fun at first, but now it's kind of gotten boring as well at times. So what I'm trying to say is, by implementing something that might be cool at first, you still may end up with the issue down the road where, okay, this is kind of hurt the integrity of what we're doing here, because the shootout is not, I believe in the NHL, a tiebreaker rule takes shootout away after a certain point, where they're like, okay, we're only counting wins that aren't shootout wins in the tiebreaker scenario. So just something to think about in this case. So I like this for a regular season format, double round robin, best of three. You figure out a way to make it work. If it's a 10-week season, just like these guys, that's what you do. LCS have no excuse to not be doing this. I really don't understand why that wasn't done. Hell, even if it was a single round robin best of three and it was determined by this, I think it would have been better. LEC should be doing this as well. Now, playoffs. So 6 out of 10 is better than 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10 becomes tricky. So I do like 6 out of 10 in that regard. And you give bye, so pretty much LCK format. With a bye for first and second. And you allow them to pick their opponent, just like they do now. But I don't want double elim. I wouldn't want double elim. It is, unless there's a winner bracket final. The winner bracket final winner gets an opportunity to lose. No, just it's single elim. If you're new to the channel, I do not buy into the whole, well, they get to sit and watch the other team play bullshit. I don't buy into that. I understand they can watch them play and they can scout all they want, but the fact of the matter is, I would rather have an opportunity to lose and never watch them play those series than have an opportunity to lose. And lose and drop out. And I only lost once. You lose 3 games and that other team lost 5 because you just lost to them 2-3 after beating them 3-0, and you get screwed. So I hate that. I think that is just it's an abomination. I know in these games people want double elim because, oh well, this team lost and it's my favorite team, and a lot of people don't want to mention that they like the team for whatever reason. They just want to see them play more. Instead, they try and go down this ethics, kind of rebuttal, and it's not. That's not the truth. So, just not a fan of double elim. So, really, I guess the LCK format, except you add this game 3 situation and you get rid of double elim. That's kind of the format I'd prefer. I do like currently the live patch part. I will say that, so I'm going to also include that live patch. I think that's cool. So I don't know, just kind of a spur of the moment video here. Comment down below with your optimal format for League of Legends. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter. I hope to see you again tomorrow.